AskReddit by TequilaBB9. What is the worst type of personality? The one that I have, whatever it is. Self-depreciating. Two-faced mofo are the worst. Act like your best friend to your face the second you walk away, like I hate that BCH lol hate PPL like that. Yeah, you're so right. Hey, he can't see this but he's an idiot and totally wrong. Ha. What a loser. The ones obsessed with other people. Like nosy neighbors with their noses pressed up against their windows and the gossipers at work. Some people just really need to find a hobby or something. My old neighbor was one of them. Be out hanging over her gate watching everyone. She'd ask you what you bought if you walked past with a shopping bag. Told the other neighbors that I mustn't do my wifely duties as me and my husband had separate bedrooms. Could tell you who had popped over if you were out. Bailed up everyone passing to stop and chat with her while she grilled you for information. And every day you seen her you would be polite and ask how she was, and every time for 20 years she'd say to me, I'm not a bit well. She also used to call an ambulance for herself all the time until they formally asked her to stop. Bad temper and narcissism. Daddy? Arrogant and self-centered. People who always play the victim card. Yes. Why is this comment hidden? Collapsed. Narcissistic. I'm right, and my opinions are absolute. Yours are unreasonable. I made a mistake, and I'm so humble and kind for admitting it, which is why I am acknowledging this impressive act of humility and praising myself in front of everyone. You must follow these rules because I will be inconvenienced if you don't follow them. However, the rules don't apply to me. Okay, stop what you are doing and listen to my story, because it is essential that you must hear it, and every story about myself that I will ever tell you. That backstabber personality. Fucking hell, do I hate drunk climbers. Worked with one for a couple years who'd gossip, snitch, and backstab at will to get ahead, and turned everyone against her. I felt bad for her kids when she died, but that was as far as my sympathies went. Not taking accountability when you are wrong. This is so upsetting and people like this are a pain to deal with. Manipulative. People can be manipulative without necessarily being bad people, however it is very hard to be such. Man-child with power. You get a lot of big boy tantrums with that type. The people are so stupid, but not me type of redditors. How about the people are stupid, but I am stupider. People who change for others. Example, friend in high school was so nice and cool with me, but if the other guys were around, he would roast me and make me feel insecure so they would like him. Fake ass people. Sounds like he was mirroring them. The personality that claims to have no filter when they talk. That's not having no filter, that's having no emotional intelligence. Learn to temper your bullshit and regulated thoughts, or learn to keep your mouth shut until you know you won't cause more trouble than you're worth. I just tell it like it is. You don't want the truth if you can't handle me at my worst. You don't deserve me at my best. Barf. A condescending know-it-all type of personality that doesn't know when to stfu. I never know the line on this, cause to me I'm sharing fun facts that I find helpful, and I usually just share them with people I care about, but I can tell that sometimes people might feel this way about me. Personally, I find it to be an assumption of intent that more so reflects how that person feels about themselves, but of course also recognize that sometimes advice isn't wanted nor necessary. So I've cut it down considerably. The one-upper is the most annoying I deal with regularly. They annoy me even more. People that don't like to listen to others and brush them off when they feel like they don't know what they are talking about, or will look down on someone's genuinely good advice because they don't see them as equal because they're younger or some shit. brags about a terrible thing they did. Especially if it's drunk driving and they don't acknowledge that they were completely in the wrong. A less extreme version of that but still the same sort of personality. Say someone tells you they were on the phone with customer support for something but didn't get the help they wanted, so they tell the rep fuck you or go off on them in some way, and they tell you all this in a way that it's clear they are proud of themselves, as if they stood up for themselves. It's one thing if you lose your temper or do something you regret, but to walk away like you were right the whole time is a true hallmark of the worst type of personality. Arrogant elitist jerks who think they know everything about the world. That is, the alpha males incels who claim to know what women want when they don't know what they want. People who will put down others to make themselves look good or put down others just to get a few laughs from people. Hypocrites. There's something upsetting about a person being okay with doing something to you that you know they would hate if you did to them. The word for them is politicians. Generally, people who believe they're great people are the worst people. I disagree. I think generally people that go around telling everyone how much they believe they're great people are the worst people. Narcissists, the human black holes of empathy. Attention seeking. Now everybody give me karma telling me I'm right and how amazing my avatar is. People who complain all the time, always see and points out the negatives in every simple situation, can't ever be happy and be vulnerable with another person, flaky, can't be responsible, constantly making fun of other people and judging people.